Okay, Friday morning update. It is Friday, right? Gotta check. Yeah, I thought it was Friday. Friday morning update. So, we worked those calves last night. And if you recall some of the other videos that you've seen on other stuff of when we bought those calves, they were ballers. And I don't know if you can hear anything this morning. There's not a single bit of bawling. And that is why we like therapies so much. We've had very good luck with it. I've heard some people not have very good luck with it, but boy, we've sure had a good time with it. It just really, whatever it does, I mean, these calves were sitting here squawking 100% of the time, and now there's nothing. Not a single bit of distress from them. And so, to me, that means the product's working well. Because if they're just standing over here at a corner, walking that fence line, bawling, that's, well, A, they're stressed. So they're not gaining weight, they're losing weight. They're bawling, so they're not drinking and eating. So they're losing weight there. It's just, it's an all-around bad deal. Now, some people have said they didn't like therapies because it calms them down so much, they just go lay down and won't come and eat. And you need them to come eat. We haven't experienced that. And we've done this, we've been doing it for a while now on these calves that we get. And we even do it on our, you know, our owned calves, you know, the home-raised ones. Like I said, we've had nothing but good luck with it. So I'm willing to talk about a product. I don't get any kickback from therapies or anything, but we like it. It works good. Whoop! That one over there is having a hard time in the feed bunk. There's old tiny pig. I don't know what he's doing this morning. Wandering around, being a pig. Goober brain. Oh, you guys tore a board off my barn. Oh, this is why we can't have nice things. Do you know that? Ugh. Well, add that to the list of things to get fixed. Tiny pig, did you break my barn? That looks like it gets tucked up in there. There, good as new. Get a couple nails. Hammer that back in. Several of these boards are loose. I would like to one day go through and, we've talked about that before, I think, go through and put a couple new boards. Like this one needs a new board. That one is rotten kind of right there. This one's not too bad, or good, I mean. Several of these boards need to be fixed up. This was, you can tell, was an addition of some kind, this lean-to. This is all the original. But like, this door's in pretty good shape. It works, but I would like to pull the doors off, square them back up, and rebuild them. Because, like I said, the exterior lumber is in pretty good shape, but the interior framing needs to be fixed. So someday I would like to do that, but for now, that's pretty low on the list. Let's go look at, I was moving the mares out so that I could go get 17. We've been kicking that old thin lame cow out every day with her baby so that they can get some sunshine, and the calf is doing pretty good. I can't remember what we decided she thinks she has, but she really struggles with temperature regulation and stuff like that. So we have to leave this open so that she can come in here and cool off when it gets hot. Because she really struggles with temperature regulation. So hopefully she's good. She was feeling a little down yesterday. I haven't checked on her yet this morning. That's where I'm heading now. So hopefully she's fine. But we've been having to give her some meds because she is fighting some sort of illness, and I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called. It's a funny name. But we were looking up online, doing some research on it, and we found a treatment that was recommended, and it turned out to be a treatment recommended by a vet that we used to use when we were in Colorado, up in the mountains. So, oh, there she is. Yeah, doing pretty good this morning, it looks like. Came bolting out of here. Excuse me. I've said this multiple times, but I think I am finally getting over whatever sickness I had myself. But yeah, little sis looks like she's doing good. Pixie, you doing good? Yeah, look at you run off. Still a little wobbly, but she'll stop and catch her breath and whatnot, and then she'll take off again. Get out of the way, dogs. Get. Oh, Mama sees that pig. What do you think of that pig? Huh? You don't know what to think of that pig. Poor old cow. Never seen a pig before until the other day when he was out over here. She was really worried about him then too. Here, I'll go move the pig. Oh, there you go. Woohoo! Speed racer. So like I said, she's doing really good. If we don't give her meds and keep her medicated, she does not do that well. Eventually we're hoping that she will get over whatever she's on, but so that we don't have to medicate her every 3 days or whatever. But for now, that's what we'll keep doing, because she seems to be doing really good with that treatment. Oh, I couldn't repress the record button quick enough, but I just about died. I was walking up there to move the pig, and old Mama Cow came charging down the lane. And this cow can't move that fast, but she just came and took poor Tiny Pig out. He was squealing, but I couldn't press record on the GoPro because I was trying to move. Oh, that would have been a funny clip to get on there. But Tiny Pig, you better get out of this pen before she kills you. Come on. Come here, Pig. Come on. Oh, whew, that was funny. Poor pig. That Mama Cow does not like the pig at all. Figure while we're over here, we'll take a look. Maybe you guys remember that video I did on that shade cloth. It's still up and hanging and basically in the same spot that it was when I put it. So that worked really, really well. It has been getting hot again. Like, I think yesterday it was almost 90. And of course it's sunny, and these guys are in an outdoor lot, so I'm really happy that we were able to get that from our friend and get it put up, because it has really helped. If nothing else, it's made me feel better about the animals that are stuck out here in these outdoor pens. But it's still up that side over there on the far side. You know, when I have to put hay in the feeder, all I have to do, there's one string that I have stretched across that I untie, drop it, drive over it, whatever, because at the end of the day it's paracord. If I need to, I can just put a new piece of paracord on it. But yeah, that is working really well. You can tell horse uses it, and cows use it. We did have to switch the cows back and forth. I don't know if we talked about that or not, but these are the springers on this side now. They were in with the horse. Now the horse is I've called him Cowie. He will chase these cows around quite a bit when he's in the mood to do it, especially if we're like moving cows or whatever. When he's just in there with them, he's not too bad, but like if it's time to eat or whatever, like he'll pick on them pretty hard. But I was watching him, and he was getting along with these cows just fine. And as soon as they'd have a calf, I was, pulling the pairs out anyways. But a couple of them we noticed had like bite marks on their ears. Well, we didn't know they were bite marks. I thought they were trying to crawl through those cattle panels over there and getting cut up. Well, then I saw him playing very roughly with one of the calves right as she calved, and so we had to move them, because I was not very happy with that horse, which that's 100% my bad. Like, duh. Something I just really didn't think about though. So yeah, we moved the feeders, or the butcher cows, over with him, and then put the springing cows back in here. So that was an unforeseen issue that I really wasn't thinking about, but if I had sat down for 5 minutes and thought about it, it would have been like, well, yeah, duh. So on the agenda today, of course, got to go check the cows over at the lease ground, see if we've got any new babies overnight. I brought the baler back the other day, and I'd like to get it blown out and get the outside washed. I won't wash the inside or anything like that, but I will blow it all out. But I would like to get the outside washed. And I don't know if you guys remember that stuff that I put on the Deutz right when we first got it, the clear coat protection. Excuse me, that was rude. Oh, whatever. I was really happy with that. Like, this tractor is, of course, filthy dirty right now, but I could go wash it with some soap and water and it'll look just perfect, like it was brand new. And I don't park it under the shed as much as I would like to. It's because I'm usually using it, so it kind of just sits out. And like, if I know I'm not going to be using it at all, sure, I'll go park it under the barn, but it usually gets used multiple times a day, so it kind of just gets parked out of the way and used. So anyways, my point was the sun is hitting it all the time, so it's probably due for another coat. It says to do it, you know, every couple months, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to coat it every couple months, but like once a year, twice a year, I probably should. So it's probably time to do that again. All that to say, I would like to do that to the baler. I wanted to do the trailer when we first got it, because of course it stays parked outside all the time, but it got dirty right away because we were using it. And so it's just probably that time of year to wash it and apply some clear coats protection to the stuff. But I think there's just this panel, the back, as you can tell, it needs to be washed, and this there's really not a panel up top, we can't really see, but it's all open up top, so there's really just those two. I don't think it'd be that big a deal. I'm thinking about seeing if Chloe wants to make, oh, there is the front one. I was gonna see if Chloe wanted to make a few bucks and wax the baler for me, because she likes to do stuff to earn some spending money. So might get that washed today. We'll see how it goes. It's not, of course, mission critical with everything else we got going on, but if I find myself with nothing to do, if you don't, I mean, you can park it under the barn the way it is, but if you don't get all this crap off of there, you know, it'll just kind of hold moisture and, you know, get rust. And this baler is pretty nice. It doesn't have a lot of areas for stuff to build up on, so that's not a huge issue. But like all that stuff down in there, I'd like to get all that blown out, and then we'll park it. I got a spot. Park it in that far bay, back it in there. It can sit. I don't know what we're gonna do. There's a guy that wants me to come do his hay. Well, he wanted me to come do it last month, and I was like, hey, I'm just waiting for it to rain a little bit. And I need to probably get a hold of him and see if he still wants me to come do it. But like my hay that I didn't get done earlier, that I was waiting on, well, I should have just went ahead and done it, because it's so dry, I'm afraid to cut it. Probably just leave it stockpiled for now, as late as it is. And but he may still want his done, so I need to get a hold of him before I go. I mean, that baler still needs to be cleaned off, but before we, you know, like on a belt baler, you know, you're supposed to loosen your belts and everything like that before you park it for the year. I don't know what, I gotta read my book. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to this baler, since it's a fixed chamber. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to winterize it, but we can still get it cleaned up, because then if we go use it and bale another couple hundred bales or whatever, and all I gotta do is come back and blow it off and park it. And then so let's see, check cows, baler. I gotta go deliver a faucet to town. We replaced the kitchen faucet a couple months back, and I threw the used one up for like 20 bucks. And I figured if somebody needed a good faucet that needed some cleaning up, they'd be happy. And they were like, yeah, somebody messaged me and they're like, hey, we're gonna be in town, could you bring it? I was like, yeah. So I take that. I do gotta go get some vet wrap while I'm in town so that we can doctor Josh's heifer. And what else? Well, whatever else I find. I'm fixing to go feed these outside groups here, check them, make sure there's nothing out there we need to treat. And that'll be what we do today. We're gonna try to get some practice in tonight. Finals, the rodeo finals is tomorrow. And unfortunately, they're not gonna have buckles. Something got messed up with the order or whatever, don't know. But normally the way they do it is at the end of the event, they add up all the points and then present the winners. But this year they're gonna do like a banquet, which I think is fun. So we're gonna do that at a later date. So we'll try to get some videos of finals tomorrow. The kids currently are in standing for, let's see, Chloe is in second for mutton busting. She's in second for Pee-wee bulls. She's in first for Pee-wee barrels. And she's like fifth, so they don't have Pee-wee poles. So she's competing in the junior poles because they don't have a Pee-wee pole. And she's like fifth or something like that amongst the members for poles. So she's in really good standings for 3 buckles. So we got to make sure finals night counts for double points. So like if first place gets 6 normally, first place will get 12 at finals. So got to make sure that she's practiced up. And then Joshua is in first place for poles, for junior poles. And he's got a couple girls that are right behind him that have been trying to chase him all year. So he has been very consistent. He has knocked down 1 pole in all these performances. He has been very consistent, getting good clean runs, and consistency pays off. And that's why I try to drive home to these kids all the time, is like, hey, you don't have to be the fastest every time. You just have to show up every time and do your best every time. Barrels, in junior barrels, he's not, I think he's 3rd. If the 2 girls in front of him completely bomb, like say they both knock over a barrel, and if he won first, he could walk away with 2nd. So I mean, like, he's right there for a buckle. We'll see what happens. Of course, barrels, you know, pretty stiff competition. There's some girls that are riding some really good horses, and he's competing, you know, he's in junior, so he's competing against some of these girls who are like 16 years old and been doing it for a lot longer than he has. And that's okay. Like I said, he's right there. So finals is going to be a big deal tomorrow. I am going to be heading a couple, at least for one guy, because I'm not a member. I didn't sign up this year for team roping. But our horseshoer Chris, he's in really good standings for a buckle, maybe 2 buckles. I can't remember. I have to look at roping points. And he needs me to head, he said. So I'm going to head for him tomorrow. So it'll be a long day tomorrow. And then whenever the ceremony is, we'll get of course, a video of the ceremony. Anyways, that's a wrap. That's your Friday update. Stick around, because I told you yesterday we were going to get a video of the hair heel wart, and then we didn't because someone used all the vet wrap.